Welcome to the Lever Trades podcast, where we take a deep dive into both foundation and advanced educational trading concepts. This video is not intended to provide investment advice. All content and opinions shared are for informational and educational purposes only. Trade at your own risk. Ever feel like you're kind of standing at the edge of a stock trading party?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you want to jump in,
Right.
but you're a little worried you're going to trip on the jargon
Yeah, you're going to
and land face first in the dip.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
You don't want to be that guy.
No, nobody wants to be that guy.
No.
We've all been there, right?
Exactly.
So the good news is you don't need to be a Wall Street whiz to get started.
Absolutely not.
You've already got a stack of articles and notes. It looks like you've been doing your homework.
Yeah.
So we're here to help you navigate the world of stock trading.
We're going to be your guide.
We're like your experienced buddies showing you the ropes.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're diving into your research on the stock market today,
Okay.
helping you make sense of it all, and most importantly, figure out that next move.
That's the key.
What's the next move?
What do we do?
Where do we go from here?
So first things first,
Okay.
let's demystify this whole stock thing.
Right.
It sounds scary.
It sounds so complicated.
Yeah, it does.
So imagine owning a tiny piece of that tech giant
Okay.
that makes your smartphone.
Right.
Like that's what buying stock is all about.
Yeah.
You become a part owner,
Yeah.
like a shareholder in that company.
That's a really good point because I think people get confused.
Yeah.
And they think it's like this abstract thing,
Right.
but you're actually owning a piece
It's a real.
of something real.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And those shares, they're traded on these bustling marketplaces called stock exchanges.
Okay.
Now, the price of your stock can swing up and down,
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it.
kind of
It's like a roller coaster.
like your favorite social media app
Sometimes
blows up after a really cool update
you're up and you're down.
or takes a nosedive
Right.
when everyone's talking about the latest privacy concern.
When the news comes out, it's like,
Exactly.
yay.
So understanding those price fluctuations is like learning the rhythm of the market. It really is. Yeah.
So whether your goal is long-term growth or those exhilarating short-term gains,
Right.
knowing how to ride those waves is key.
That's the thing.
It's all about timing analysis and sometimes a little bit of intuition.
Yeah, you got to trust your gut a little bit,
Right.
but also use your head.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
And that's where understanding the lingo comes in, right?
Like,
Bull versus bear markets.
Right.
Super important. You had that in your notes.
classic.
So imagine like a charging bull
So
for a market on the rise.
makes sense.
Everyone's confident prices are climbing.
They're feeling good.
A bear market.
Okay.
Think of a sleepy, grumpy bear.
All right.
Prices are down and investors are feeling more cautious.
Yeah, they're a little more.
Yeah. They're
They're,
hitting the brakes a little bit.
yeah,
Knowing this helps you decide when to buy or sell.
that's right.
So let's say you snag some stock in that tech company just before they drop a revolutionary new phone. Okay.
You're riding that bull.
You're on that whim.
You're on the bull.
Yeah.
But if you panic and sell when there's a temporary dip
Right.
because of, say, a global chip shortage,
Yeah.
that's letting the bear scare you off.
And that's what happens to a lot of new investors.
Oh, yeah.
They see the dip and they're like, oh no,
They freak out.
I gotta get out of here.
So don't let fear or FOMO,
Full.
that's fear of missing out.
Right.
Make your decisions for you.
Yes.
Use your head.
Exactly.
And this is where another term from your notes comes in, dividend.
Okay, dividends. Yeah.
Think of it like this. Some companies share their profits with their shareholders.
They do.
Kind of like a thank you for being a part owner.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's like getting a little bonus just for holding on to that stock.
It's like a little reward.
That's a sweet deal.
Yeah, I like dividends.
But not all stocks pay dividends.
Right. Unfortunately, no.
That's something to look for when researching potential investments.
Absolutely. It's definitely something to consider.
For sure.
Yeah.
Another term you highlighted, market cap.
Right. Market cap.
It's essentially the company's value in the market.
Basically.
So think of it this way. Bigger market cap usually means a more established company,
Right. More secure.
potentially less risky,
Yeah.
but maybe not growing as fast as a smaller, more agile company.
Right. They've already kind of
They've already
done their thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's all about balancing risk and potential reward based on your goals.
Exactly. Got to figure out what you're comfortable with.
So we've got some of the basics down,
Yeah.
but like any good game,
Right.
stock trading needs a solid strategy.
Absolutely.
It's not just about picking a company you like and crossing your fingers.
No, you got to have a plan.
It's about understanding your investing personality.
I like that.
your investing personality.
Yeah.
And building a game plan that aligns with your goals.
100%.
And speaking of tools,
Okay.
your notes mentioned a few different trading styles.
Yeah.
Day trading, swing trading, and position trading.
The three amigos.
The three amigos.
Yeah.
Choosing the right one sounds crucial.
Absolutely.
It's like,
picking the right tool for the job.
yeah, what tool are we using?
Exactly. Are you using a hammer or a screwdriver?
Are we using a sledgehammer?
Sometimes, maybe.
Are we just going with the scalpel?
There you go.
Very different approaches.
Right.
So it's about finding the right fit for your lifestyle
Right.
and risk tolerance.
Of course.
And your notes mentioned you're pretty busy with your main gig.
Yeah.
So day trading, which requires constant monitoring,
Oh, yeah.
lightning fast decisions.
It's like being a fighter jet pilot.
That might be a bit too intense.
Yeah.
That's like trying to juggle chainsaws
Whoa.
while riding a unicycle.
Yeah, that's a little much.
Probably not the best idea.
Not recommended.
So swing trading, on the other hand,
Okay.
could be a good fit.
All right.
It's about riding those medium-term market swings,
Okay.
holding on to stocks for a few days or weeks, right? So this allows you to capitalize on price fluctuations
Yeah.
without being glued to the screen 24/7.
Yeah, exactly. You can sleep at night.
You can sleep.
You don't want to be watching the market all day, every day.
That sounds stressful.
Yeah.
So more like checking in on your investments a couple times a week.
Right.
Kind of like tending to a garden.
I like that.
You're not harvesting every day,
Yeah.
but you're keeping an eye on things.
You're watering. You're weeding.
You're pulling out the weeds,
Exactly.
making adjustments as needed.
Exactly.
Now, if you're in it for the long haul,
Oh,
looking for steady growth over years,
go just
position trading,
Position
that
trading.
might be your jam.
The long game.
Like that article you flagged about Warren Buffett.
There you go.
He's the king of the long game,
He is the king.
right?
He's the OG.
He's the OG position trader.
Yeah.
So he's known for his thorough research and his ability to hold on to investments
Patience.
for decades,
Right.
weathering
Yeah.
those market storms.
He's seen it all.
He's seen it all.
He's been through multiple crashes.
But regardless of your chosen style,
Right.
a well-defined trading plan is non-negotiable.
You got to have a plan.
You're talking about that personalized playbook you mentioned earlier.
That's right. The playbook.
We're finally getting to the good stuff. The roadmap to stock market success
This is it.
is it.
The keys to the castle.
Okay, so your notes highlight some key components: strategy, risk management, and goals and benchmarks.
The Holy Trinity
The holy trinity.
of trading.
So let's break those down.
Okay.
First up, strategy.
Right.
We touched on this a bit with those different trading styles, but this is where things get really interesting.
Good. Yeah.
You've got your technical analysis folks poring over charts and graphs,
Yeah.
looking for patterns and
For those
signals.
chartists.
The chartists.
Yeah, they love those charts.
So think of them as market detectives looking for clues
Mm-hmm.
in past price movements to predict future trends.
Exactly. They're trying to connect the dots.
They're connecting the dots.
Yeah.
Looking for those patterns.
It's patterns and trends.
And then you've got the fundamental analysis crew,
Okay.
digging into a company's financials industry, trends, overall health.
The numbers people,
The numbers people.
they're looking at the balance sheets.
They're like financial archaeologists,
I like that.
looking for hidden value and growth potential.
Trying to find those diamonds in the rough.
Diamonds in the rough.
Yeah.
And of course, many traders use a blend of both, combining technical signals with fundamental insights.
Absolutely. You don't have to choose just one.
It's not one or the other.
Right. It's all about what works for you.
It's about finding what works best for you.
Exactly.
So once you've got your strategy down, it's time to talk about risk management.
Ah, yes.
Because, let's be real, nobody wants to lose their hard-earned money in the market.
No, nobody wants to lose money.
It's like that saying,
What's that?
don't bet the farm.
There you go. On one hand.
Exactly. You got to manage your risk.
And that's where your notes on stop-loss orders come in handy. Ah, yes, stop-loss orders your friend.
Your friend.
Your
Think of them like a safety net for your investment.
Exactly like a safety net.
You set a predetermined price at which you're willing to sell a stock if it starts to go south.
Right. You're cutting your losses.
This helps limit potential losses and protects you from those emotional knee-jerk reactions.
Yeah. You don't want to make emotional decisions.
So it's like setting a boundary for yourself.
Exactly.
Saying, okay, I'm willing to ride this stock down a bit,
Right.
but if it hits this point, I'm jumping off before things get too bumpy.
Exactly. You're getting out of the way.
I'm getting out of the way.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the final component of your trading plan,
Okay.
goals and benchmarks.
Right.
What does success look like for you in the stock market?
Yeah. What are you trying to achieve? Are you
Right.
trying to retire early? Are you trying to buy a house?
Is it reaching a specific profit target?
Okay.
Maybe generating some passive income through dividends? Or perhaps it's simply preserving your capital and beating inflation over the long run.
Yeah.
It's all about defining what you want to achieve and setting realistic benchmarks to track your progress.
You gotta have goals.
It's like mapping out your investment journey, identifying those milestones along the way.
I like that, an investment journey.
So you mentioned earlier that trading is a journey, and I'm starting to see why.
It is a journey.
It's not a get-rich-quick scheme,
No.
but a process of continuous learning, adapting and refining your approach over time.
100%.
Now, speaking of learning, you've got a treasure trove of resources in those notes of yours.
I do.
Let's dive into those, shall we?
Let's do it.
So many resources.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
You've been highlighting books, courses, even podcasts, so it looks like you're ready to hit the books.
Yeah.
Or at least the digital equivalent.
The digital books.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Knowledge is power in the stock market.
Oh, yeah. Knowledge King.
So that book you mentioned,
Yeah.
A Beginner's Guide to the Stock Market, that's a classic.
Sounds like a great foundation.
It is, yeah. It's like Stock Market 101.
It's like having a seasoned investor walk you through the fundamentals.
Exactly.
I'm all for a good stock market 101,
Yeah.
but what about something a little bit more hands-on?
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
beyond the textbook stuff.
Right. You want to get your hands dirty a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. So online courses can be fantastic for that.
Okay.
They often come with interactive tools, simulations, even personalized feedback.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's like having a trading coach in your pocket.
A trading coach in your pocket.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good.
And you can learn at your own pace. You can rewind those tricky bits, perfect for those late night study sessions.
Exactly. You can go at your own speed.
But let's not forget about the power of real-time insights, right?
Yeah.
You had some podcasts and webinars flagged in your research.
Oh, yeah.
So podcasts, they're like eavesdropping on conversations between experienced traders.
Exactly. You get to learn from their mistakes. You pick up on their strategies, their thought processes,
You hear how they think.
how they analyze the market.
It's great.
Webinars
Yeah,
offer more structured learning,
they do. It's more like a classroom setting.
often with Q&A sessions where you can get your burning questions answered.
Yeah, exactly.
So we've got the knowledge.
We do.
We're feeling good about our strategy.
Okay.
Time to jump into the trading ring, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
That's where choosing the right brokerage comes in.
Oh, very important.
So think of your brokerage as your trading headquarters,
Right. Your home base,
your
command center.
command center.
Yeah.
You mentioned some popular options. TradingView Interactive Brokers, E-Trade Robinhood, each with its own strengths and target audience.
Yeah, they all have their pros and cons.
It's like choosing the right gym.
Okay.
You want one that aligns with your fitness goals and your style, right?
Exactly. Some are bare bones. Some are like full-on spas.
Some have all the fancy equipment.
Yeah.
Others are known for their community vibe.
It's all about what you're looking for.
And it's about finding the right fit.
Exactly.
Low fees are crucial, especially if you're frequently trading.
Oh, yeah. Those fees can eat you alive.
And you want a user-friendly platform, one that doesn't make you feel like you need a degree in computer science
Right.
just to place a trade.
Yeah, you don't want to be overwhelmed.
Some even have really cool research tools and educational resources built in, almost like having a financial advisor on speed dial.
Yeah. Some of them have really great tools.
But before you go all in, one of your notes mentioned